In a world where everyone complains about the problems they see, few take action to make a difference. We often hear the phrase, "Be the change you wish to see in the world," but how many of us truly live by it? Today's story is about a man who decided to embody this principle, not realizing how it would transform his life and inspire thousands. In a bustling city, there lived a struggling entrepreneur named Jack. His business was failing, his personal life was in shambles, and he felt like he was losing control. Every day, he'd scroll through social media, envying the success stories of others and wishing his life could be different. But wishing wasn't enough, and Jack knew it. One sleepless night, as he lay awake, pondering his future, Jack stumbled upon a video about the power of morning routines. The speaker claimed that waking up at 5 a.m. could dramatically change one's life. At first, Jack scoffed at the idea. Who in their right mind would wake up that early, he thought. But as he continued watching, something inside him stirred. He realized that if he wanted to see change in his life, he needed to be that change. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, Jack set his alarm for 5 a.m. the next day. When it rang, every fiber of his being screamed to go back to sleep. But he remembered his commitment and forced himself out of bed. That first morning was tough. He felt groggy and unproductive, but he persisted. Days turned into weeks, and slowly, Jack began to notice changes. He had more time to plan his day, exercise, and work on his business before the world woke up. His mind felt clearer, and he started making better decisions. Inspired by his progress, Jack decided to document his journey on social media. At first, his posts got little attention, but as he consistently shared his struggles, victories, and the lessons he learned along the way, people started to take notice. His audience grew from a handful of friends to hundreds, then thousands of followers. One day, a follower messaged Jack, saying, "Your journey inspired me to start my own 5 a.m. routine. It's changing my life." This message was a turning point for Jack. He realized that by changing himself, he was inadvertently changing others too. As his audience grew, so did Jack's sense of responsibility. He began to research more about personal development, discipline, and self-growth. He shared everything he learned, always emphasizing that he was just a regular person trying to improve himself. 6 months into his journey, Jack's business started to turn around. The discipline he cultivated through his morning routine spilled over into his work life. He made better decisions, managed his time more effectively, and inspired his team with his newfound energy and positivity. But the most surprising change was the personal brand he had unintentionally built. People from all over the world were now looking to Jack for advice on discipline and self-improvement. He started receiving invitations to speak at events and feature on podcasts. The struggling entrepreneur had become a beacon of hope for others seeking change in their lives. Jack's story spread far and wide, inspiring countless others to take control of their lives. But success didn't make him complacent. Every morning, at 5 a.m., Jack would remind himself of where he started and the responsibility he now carried. 1 year after starting his journey, Jack stood on a stage, addressing a crowd of thousands. He shared his story, not as a guru who had it all figured out, but as a fellow traveler on the path of self-improvement. He said, "I'm not special. I'm just someone who decided to be the change I wanted to see in the world. And if I can do it, so can you." As he looked out at the sea of faces, Jack saw hope, determination, and the spark of change in their eyes. He realized that by changing himself, he had indeed changed the world, one person at a time. Jack's journey teaches us a powerful lesson. Change doesn't always come from grand gestures or world-changing inventions. Sometimes, it starts with a simple decision to wake up early and take control of your life. It begins with being the change you wish to see in the world. In our lives, we often wait for the perfect moment or the right circumstances to make a change. We say, "I'll start tomorrow," or "When things get better, I'll do it." But time doesn't wait for anyone. Each moment we delay is a moment lost forever. Jack's story reminds us that the power to change our lives, and potentially the lives of others, lies within us. It's not about having extraordinary talents or resources. It's about making a decision and sticking to it, day after day, even when it's hard. So, ask yourself, what change do you wish to see in the world? Is it more kindness? Start by being kinder to yourself and others. Is it more discipline? Start by setting small, achievable goals and holding yourself accountable. Is it more creativity? Dedicate time each day to nurture your creative pursuits. Remember, every great movement, every revolution, every positive change in history started with one person deciding to make a difference. You have that same power within you. Your actions, no matter how small they may seem, can create ripples that turn into waves of change. Don't wait for the world to change. Be the change. Start today. Start now. Who knows? Your journey might just inspire thousands of others to do the same. If this story resonated with you, share it with others. Let's create a community of changemakers, each of us striving to be the best version of ourselves. Together, we can create the change we wish to see in the world. Until next time, stay committed, stay inspired, and keep being the change. Your journey of transformation starts with a single step. Take that step today.